When was the last time someone asked you, "What's your dream?" and you actually had an answer? Not a polite answer, not something you thought you were supposed to say, but a real, visceral, spine-tingling dream that makes your heart race just thinking about it. Here's the thing that keeps me up at night. I've asked hundreds of people this question, and most of them pause. They hesitate. They deflect. Some even laugh nervously and say, "I don't really have one anymore." And that terrifies me, because a person without a dream isn't just drifting, they're drowning in slow motion.
You wake up at 6:30 a.m. The alarm screams. You hit snooze, not once, but 3 times, because what's waiting for you isn't exciting enough to pull you out of bed. You drag yourself through the morning routine like a zombie. Coffee, shower, the same breakfast you've had for the past 6 months. You commute to a job that pays the bills but doesn't ignite anything inside you. You sit through meetings where nothing meaningful happens. You scroll through social media during lunch, watching other people live out their dreams, while yours collects dust in the corner of your mind, covered in cobwebs labeled "someday" and "maybe when I'm ready." Then you come home, exhausted, not from doing what you love, but from doing what you tolerate. You binge watch shows to numb the nagging voice in your head that whispers, "Is this it? Is this all there is?" And before you know it, days become weeks, weeks become months, months become years. And that dream you had when you were younger, the one that made your eyes light up, the one that made you feel alive, it's faded so much you can barely remember what it looked like. Here's the brutal truth. You're not living. You're existing. And there's a world of difference between the two. The problem isn't that you don't have time. It's not that you don't have resources. The problem is that you've allowed your dream to become a fantasy, something you think about but never act on. You've convinced yourself that dreams are for the lucky, the talented, the privileged, not for you. But what if I told you that's a lie? Listen closely, because this is where everything changes. Your dream isn't gone. It's just dormant. Like a seed buried beneath concrete, it's still there, waiting for you to break through the surface and give it sunlight. Think of your life as a garden. Right now, you're spending all your time watering weeds, activities, commitments, and distractions that don't align with who you really want to become. You're pouring your energy into someone else's vision for your life, not your own. But here's what happens when you start watering your dreams instead. They grow. Slowly at first, like a tiny sprout pushing through the dirt, but with consistent care, with daily attention, they transform into something magnificent. Your dream doesn't need perfection. It needs persistence. So how do you begin? How do you resurrect a dream that's been buried for years? Step 1, define it. Get specific. Don't say, "I want to be successful." That's fog. Say, "I want to write a book that helps people heal." Say, "I want to start a business that gives me freedom." Say, "I want to create art that moves people to tears." Clarity is power. Write it down. Make it real. Step 2, reverse engineer it. Your dream is the destination. Now, what's the roadmap? If your dream is 5 years away, what needs to happen in year 4, year 3, this month, this week, today? Break it down until it's so small, so manageable, that you have no excuse not to start. Step 3, take the first step today. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, today. Because here's the secret nobody tells you. You will never feel ready. Courage doesn't come before action, it comes during action. You build confidence by doing, not by waiting. Want to write a book? Write 1 paragraph today. Want to start a business? Research 1 thing today. Want to change careers? Send 1 email today. 1 small step is infinitely more powerful than a perfect plan you never execute. Now, let me ask you something uncomfortable. How many more years are you willing to waste? I'm not being cruel. I'm being honest. Because time is the one resource you can never get back. Every day you postpone your dream is a day you'll never have again.
Think about this. If you're 30 years old, you have approximately 17,520 days left if you live to 78. That sounds like a lot, right? But subtract the days you'll spend sleeping, working at a job you hate, doing things that don't matter, and suddenly those days shrink dramatically. You don't have forever. None of us do. But here's the beautiful part. You have right now. And right now is all you need to start rewriting your story. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. There are 2 versions of you. In one version, you're sitting exactly where you are today, with the same regrets, the same unfulfilled dreams, wishing you had started. In the other version, you're living your dream. Maybe you're not all the way there yet, but you're on the path. You're making progress. You're alive again. Which version do you want to be? Here's what I know. The people who live their dreams aren't smarter than you. They're not luckier. They're not more talented. They're just more committed. They decided that their dream was worth fighting for, even when it was hard, especially when it was hard. Your dream is your responsibility. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you permission. You have to give it to yourself.
Let me tell you what happens when you commit to your dream. First, you'll feel afraid. That's good. Fear means you're doing something that matters. Then, you'll face obstacles. People who doubt you. Resources will be scarce. You'll fail more times than you succeed at first. But here's what nobody tells you. Every obstacle is a test to see how badly you want it. And as you push through, as you show up day after day, even when it's unglamorous, even when no one's watching, something miraculous happens. You start to change. Not just your circumstances, but you. You become more confident, more resilient, more alive. Because when you're pursuing your dream, you're not just chasing an outcome. You're becoming the person who's capable of achieving it. Your dream isn't just about what you'll have when you get there. It's about who you'll become along the way. And when you finally reach it, when you look back at the mountain you climbed, you'll realize something profound. The dream was never the destination, it was the journey. It was the transformation. It was you, finally living as the fullest expression of yourself.
So here's what you want you to do right now. Not later, right now. Pause this video, take out a piece of paper, or open your phone, and answer this question. What is one dream I've been ignoring? And what is one action I can take today to move toward it? Write it down, commit to it, and then do it. Before the sun sets today, take that one action. Prove to yourself that you're serious. Because your dream is waiting for you. It's been waiting this whole time. And it's time to stop making excuses and start making progress. Don't let another day pass you by. Your dream starts now. Good luck.